Well, it's kind of been an up and down season. I mean, in dual meets, I knew we were in the thick of things when we had 4 Division I schools, but against non-Division I competition, we went 6-3 this year. Beat Central Oklahoma for the first time ever, and did fairly well. Up until this point, we definitely didn't peak at our conference tournament, our first Rocky Mountain conference tournament we had. We had some pretty good performances from Fern and also from Sam, but a couple of our guys didn't peak there. So we're looking for some surprises this weekend and qualify a bunch of kids to nationals. That's what we're looking forward to. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. Yeah, we got to get some guys there to nationals, and that's what our goal is. We only have about 3 or 4 kids seeded, so it's an uphill battle, but there will be a lot of upsets there in beautiful Gunnison, Colorado.
It's been up and down, which has been fun. I was out of the lineup for a little bit, and then went down a weight class, and then found my way back in. But I mean, nothing else really matters going into this weekend except for this weekend. But it's been up and down, but I wouldn't change anything. It's been a lot of fun. It was cool to get the monkey off my back and win a placing match in college. But once again, it doesn't really matter. You gotta go and wrestle on Friday and Saturday. Get to Sioux Falls.
Well, we got a couple changes. 125 is Brandon Vui won a challenge match against Christian Ramos. Christian wrestled most of the season, but then we had a challenge match. So he's back in the lineup. At 33s is Fern Garon, and he's ranked 4th in the region. He was 3rd in the conference, so he's got an excellent shot at making it. 41s, Josh Weinberg. He won't be seeded, but you know, he was not at 100% here for the conference tournament, so we expect some prizes there. 149s is Dylan Furtado, who placed 6th last year. He's in a real tough weight class, but he shows up. I mean, he can upset a lot of those guys. 157 is the guy next to me, and he's right up there. He had a bad conference tournament, which cost him here in a seeding, but he's wrestled most of those guys before, and he's really close with the 2 and 3 seeded guys there. 65s is Tyson, and that weight class you could wrestle it 6 different times, and you'd have 6 different placers. It's really from top to bottom. It's a gobbledygook. So, and then 74s is Mike Marshall. He's ranked 8th, and he's right up there with a couple guys. So we expect him to sneak in there. 84s is Johnny Costa, who's had an up and down season, had some injuries and those type of things. But he went to nationals last year, and he's going to have a good tournament hopefully this weekend. And 197 is Calvin Nichols, is our senior, and he's had some good matches here, good tight matches with some of the top kids. And then heavyweights is Big Sam, and he's ranked 3rd in the region, and we expect him to be a qualifier to the national tournament.
No, we just do the same stuff. Coach Jensen obviously has ran us a little bit more, but we've been doing the right things all year, so it shouldn't really play too much of a factor.
Top 3 automatically go. So if you make it to the finals, you're going, and if you win your consolation finals match, you're going. And then that's what's called a true 4th. If the 4th has never met the 5th, they wrestle at the end of the tournament. If the 5th have beaten the 4th, the 5th replaces the 4th. And so that's kind of how that works. And so if you get in the top 3, you're automatically going. It's happened before where guys are 1-1 in the tournament, 4th and 5th, and they wrestle a rubber match. So that's what it's called, true 4. 4 guys per weight class, but the top 3 automatically go.